story is about a man. You may have heard about him. His name is Akiva. And Akiva is actually a guy which was a shepherd. He was a shepherd when he was 40 years old. He was working for a man named Kalba Saboa. And Kalba Saboa was one of the rich people in Am Israel, the people of Israel. Why do they call him Kalba Saboa? Kelev in Hebrew means, anyone knows what it means? Dog. And Savea means full, right? When you ate and you're full, it's called Savea. They say his name was Kalba Saboa because even dogs would come and eat all the leftovers that he had and they would be full. He was that rich. And Kalba Saboa had all of his, he had Akiva working for him. He was one of his shepherds. And at some point Akiva, which didn't know how to read and write, and was just a shepherd, which is a very, very simple job, saw Kalba Saboa's daughter, and her name is Rachel. We have Rachel over here, Rachel, Rachel. And Rachel was a very, very beautiful girl. And Akiva falls in love with her, and she falls in love with him. And they decide they want to get married. So what do you do back then? You go to the father and you ask they want to marry her. They go to Kalba Saboa and he says, I want to marry your daughter. What do you think Kalba Saboa said? What?
No.
Pay me? No, don't pay me. He said, no, my daughter is his rich daughter. She's very smart. She has a great future. She's going to marry one of these smart people. She's going to marry one of these rabbis. I'm not going to give her to a shepherd like you. And she said, but father, I love him, and he promises me that he's going to learn how to read and write. He's going to learn how to believe in him, and he can become a great rabbi. And the father, Kalba Saboa, says, no, you're not going to marry him. If you are going to marry him, I'm going to take, you're not going to get any of my money, you're going to be poor. And she decides that she wants to marry Rabbi Akiva anyway. And they go together, they get married, and then at that point your father says, Shalom, bye-bye. You're not going to get anything from me, you're not going to be in touch, and you're disconnected from her. And Akiva and Rachel are living together, and they're very, very poor. They're happy because they love each other, but she's still missing her father. And what happens is that he promised her that he's going to learn how to read and write. And when he's 40 years old, he's going to the first class, Kita Aleph. And he's sitting together with 6-year-olds, and he's trying to learn how to read and write. And he sees Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, the Hebrew letters. And it's not that easy for him at first, and he's struggling. At some point, he's going out of the class, and he's feeling bad, because he promised her he's going to be a rabbi. He promised her he's going to learn, but it's really hard for him to do so. What happens is, sees next to him that there are water dripping over there right next to him. And he sees that there is a rock over there. And the rock has a little, it looks like this. And he realized that this rock was formed by the water that are dripping on this rock. And he says to himself, if this rock, such a hard thing, can be shaped by water, which is really, really soft, can I not be changed just like this water? Can I not change myself as well? Because my heart is harder than this rock. What happens is Rabbi Akiva, I keep calling Rabbi Akiva because he became one of the great rabbis, decided he's going to do it. And he sat down and he started to learn how to read and write. And then later he's going to the yeshiva and he's starting to learn the Torah. And when he learns the Torah, what's really special about Akiva is that he sees things in a different way. And you need to understand that all the rabbis that were sitting back then, were sitting together, we're talking about the year 130, okay? We're talking about almost 2,000 years ago, sitting together, and they take the sentence from the Torah and they start to give them new interpretation, thank you. But what's really special about Akiva is that because he wasn't a student all of his life, because he's coming from a different perspective, he was able to bring new interpretations. Because he was not formed in one way like everybody else, because he had his own experience, he was able to look at things a little bit differently. And he became one of the great rabbis that had, in fact, 24,000 students. And up until today, when you hear the name Rabbi Akiva, he's one of the great rabbis. He influenced our world, our Jewish world, in a great way. He was one of the leaders of a rebellion that Baruch Kochva led. We'll talk about it, we'll be in Jerusalem. But we need to understand what a great figure we're talking about. We're talking about someone who was a simple shepherd who didn't know how to read and write, and at some point becomes this great rabbi that leads 24,000 students and it influenced all the Jewish people up until today. And I want us to take something from Rabbi Akiva. I want us to remember that we always have the chance to change something inside ourselves. You came to a new group. You have new people around you. You have this new opportunity to create a new you. Maybe you're a shy person. You want to become more, you want to be a little different than what you have back home. This is your chance to create the new you. To take something new and to dare to be different a little bit. And always remember, there are a couple of things in our life that we feel like, well, I'm too old for it, or I'm trying to do it, but it's really hard for me. We should always remember the water and this little rock. And remember that just like this water, this rock can be formed and shaped by water, each one of us can make the changes in their life as well. And every time we're going to meet a new figure in our history, try to think what you can learn from them, what you can take from them. Because this is our opportunity to take this journey and make it special for us, for each one of us, a little journey for ourselves. So think about your thing that you want to take upon you, something you want to change, something you want to take, and try to do it in this trip. No one knows you. No one knows or has an opinion about you, what you can do and not do. You're the only ones who can decide what is good for you and what you can do and not. Sounds good?
Yeah.
Let's do it!